Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Big Suge, and that's my cousin Dre, and we make up the band league. Man, on today's episode, we got for you, man, how a father is needed in the home. Now, myself, I was raised by a single mother, with the help of my uncles and things of that nature, but my uncles couldn't always be there. You know what I'm saying? You know, Dre as well, he was raised by a single mother as well, but I can't speak for him. I let him speak for himself on that part. Now, even though we was raised by a single mom, you get nurture from your mom, you get the caring side from your mom, but all in all, your mom's not a man. It's a story that I got, man, growing up. It's a funny story. Growing up as a kid, I threw the football kind of funny. I cocked it back, fucked up and all that. And when I got to tackle football and I wanted to play quarterback, I couldn't play quarterback for nothing in the world. You get what I'm saying? Reason why I threw the football so fucking funny is because my mom is the first person I ever played catch with. I didn't have a father there to play catch with. You get what I'm saying? But thank God for running backs and shit like that. Because even though coaches said, hey man, you can't throw the ball for shit, they'll let you run the motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? So I needed a father there. I needed a father there, man, to show me, certain things like that. You get me? And that's what, we miss, the stability of having a father in the home. You know what I'm saying? How to, turn a wrench, how to, take the trash out properly or whatever, just little tedious things around the house growing up, that, your mom is trying to teach you how to be a man and it just doesn't work out. Dre, what are your thoughts on some of that?
Yeah, my first key is the stability in the house. Being stable. A woman being by herself and shit, it's kind of like it's unstable. It may be situations where, y'all don't know where y'all gonna eat tonight or don't know where y'all gonna sleep tonight. You know what I'm saying? Having a strong man there, a real man, not one of them just any man, a real man, to be able to hold that stable foundation, so kids can grow. You know what I mean? It's hard for kids to grow when they move in different places and shit is unstable. You know what I'm saying? Being to have two parents in there and handling business, man, that's how you're supposed to grow up, as a kid and shit. The strength, emotional strength of a man to hold down the house, you know what I'm saying? Not to bag on women or anything, but sometimes women in certain situations, their emotions can be all over the place. Men too, but if you got a strong man in the house, you know what I'm saying, emotionally, they can hold down the whole house. They can pick up everybody, you know what I'm saying, when they down, when, you know what I'm saying, especially when it comes to security, protecting everybody and everything like that, but emotionally keeping everybody strong, you know what I'm saying? And then just the influence, just having the influence of a man being in the house. I needed that influence. And my mom didn't have the influence of being a man, so I had to go out and look for it. You know what I'm saying? So having a man in the house, you don't have to go out and look for it, because sometimes some of that influence on the outside isn't as good. You know what I'm saying? You might fall into something else that you don't supposed to be getting into, or start hanging around the wrong people. You young, you don't really know. You just trying to figure it out. So having all that inside the house, a man where he has experiences that he can share with you and shit like that, you have all that in the house, that where you ain't got to go out and go looking for that type of shit.
Right. I mean, I want to go back into strength. You know what I'm saying? My mom is one of the strongest people I know, but I think if I would have grown up in a two-parent household, it would have been way better. You know what I'm saying? As far as, when times are good, and when times are bad, times are fucked up. Sometimes she needed, that helping hand. You get what I'm saying? But she couldn't get it, so she had to push through it herself. You know what I'm saying? So, and influence, right? I got influence from, my uncles and stuff like that, but they running around all the time. So, I had to turn to, niggas like this back here, these niggas right here and stuff like that. Thank God these were good influences. I didn't have to turn to the streets or anything like that. But yeah, you need your father around. What if you get caught up in some bullshit, because he's not around and you got to turn to, whoever over here, and this nigga, selling dope, doing God knows what, whatever. You feel me? Birds of a feather flock together. you end up, in a trap or whatever. You feel me? So you need a father around, man, to, I guess, not get caught up in the trap. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who wants more for you, wants them to be better than, who wants you to be better than them. You get what I'm saying? So if you don't have it, if you don't have a father around, man, look for good influences. A football coach, you get what I'm saying, an uncle who's doing something positive, you know what I'm saying? Even, shit, a neighbor or something, I don't know. Go find a mentor, go seek help or something like that in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Don't get to, trying to, seek help from the nigga that's on the corner at the liquor store, you feel me, or nothing like that. Go find you somebody positive. Shit. Subscribe to the band league, nigga, and we'll help you out. You get what I'm saying? But that's what I want to say about that. Drake, do you have any other thoughts on that?
No, just piggybacking what you said. For those who don't have a father, and I know in a lot of situations, a lot of strong women have played both parts very well.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Both,
right.
yeah, both our moms played the man and the woman very well. Even though, you know what I'm saying, as a young kid, you still gonna go out and look for something else. You know what I'm saying? My mom held me down. You know what I'm saying? I never went without anything. So,
Right.
big props to those moms out there that
Yeah.
raise their kids without the man, and big props to those men out there who's handling business inside their home.
Right.
And that's
Right.
all I got to say right there about that. I'm
Right.
Dre, and that's SUGE, and we out of here.